Hey everybody, I made it. Just about. Been watching the rugby. Okay. After the rugby finished, then I had to get the numbers out and download the things for the spreadsheet, but we've managed to do it. So here we are with the updates for We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance, as a lot of you know, is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around about 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. And we're now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that will benefit all our citizens. We are also a non-separatist organization. Anybody can become a citizen. You just come along and register. There's no fee, no obligation. And then we don't pigeonhole you based on what you look like, where you come from, what your gender is, or anything else. As I say, we're non-separatists. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. And we have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. It helps us shed any prejudices that we may have picked up along life's rich path. Before that, we'll have a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not talking about short-term pleasure. I'm talking about that happiness that is always with you, ever new joy within. It's something that everybody seeks. Not everybody knows that they're seeking it. They know there's something missing from their life, but they don't know what it is and how to get it. And you can't buy it. The only way you can get it is through loving service to other people. And the great thing about being of loving service to other people is that it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. You don't have to stress out chasing after money or worrying about how you're going to find the time to do things. It'll all start working for you. So that's what our little prayer's about. So I want to welcome you to these updates, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording or the replay, whatever it's called. We know that 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody, but it's the time we've always done it for the last 5 years. And the recordings are available in YouTube, and we should be streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. Now, Facebook did stream live yesterday. Whether it'll do it again today, I don't know. But it did work yesterday, so I didn't have to post the recording. But just in case, we are recording this session. YouTube seems to work seamlessly. So there you go. But particularly if you don't have English as your first language, there are advantages of getting into the R-Link app rather than watching from YouTube. Because at the top of the app in the middle, there is a little tab that has on it microphone, camera, speaker, and you can activate those or not as you choose. But then after that, there is another one that says view. And if you click on that link that says view, right down at the bottom, there is something that says view captions translation. And if you click on that, it'll open a bar up at the bottom, and it will give a text version of whatever I say, and in the language that you select from the menu on the right of that bar. It doesn't have millions of languages in there. I think there's probably about 9 or 10, but most of the common languages are in there, and that might be a help to you if you struggle with English and struggle with my accent particularly. So there are advantages of being in here. I'm not sure whether when I post comments here, whether they get posted into YouTube or Facebook if you're watching there. So that's another thing. They definitely appear in the chat here, but I'm not sure whether they get into the chat in YouTube or Facebook. Okay, with that said, let's just have a quick look who's in here now. We have Norman from Doncaster in England. We've got Don from Vancouver Island in Canada. We've got Ramachandra from Watford in England. We've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal. Norman, I've mentioned already. We've got Bozina from Slovenia. We've got Carl from New Zealand. Deborah from Southern Alabama, the USA. We got Dustin from Arizona in the USA. And we got Sam from Nigeria. And Dustin says, finally got into the live link using the sitemap. Thank you, Graham. Okay. And then we've got Bozina in from another Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. Okay. So let's get started now with that little prayer, affirmation, and then I'll let you know what's been going on today. Not just the rugby. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member, that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. And Sam says, we used to get your chat on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know whether you get it now. I'll put a message in now. Testing chat. So you can let me know if you get that in YouTube or if you're on Facebook. Whether I don't even know if it's streaming on Facebook, but it did yesterday. I didn't have to post the recording. Okay. Today we had our third live cast for the Success Blueprint. There weren't very many people on it. I'm not sure whether, I think there was somebody new on it, but they left within the first few minutes, which is, it's fine. If it's not for you, there's no point in hanging around, is there? So that's okay. It's not designed to make sales. It's designed to sort people out. And I've come up with this sort of idea or way of explaining things. And I think it's really appropriate. You might like it, you might not. But I think there are two kinds of people. There are wannabes and gonnabes. And that may sound a bit weird to you, but a wannabe is somebody that wants to be rich or famous, or wants to travel, or wants a new house, somebody that wants to change in their life. But they are just dreaming of it. They're not taking action. They want a lot of things, but they're not doing anything to make it happen. And there are an awful lot of people like that. And they don't change because where they are is within their comfort zone. And to change, they have to get out of their comfort zone. And people don't like getting out of their comfort zone. They like it where they are. They like it to be comfortable, even if it's not comfortable, if you can take that with a pinch of salt. Some people complain about where they are, but they're not prepared to do anything to get outside of their comfort zone, to get somewhere else. In other words, their pain is not great enough to make them want to go through the pain of change. So those are wannabes. Those are people that want to be something else, but until they change their attitude, they're going to remain the same. And that is, sadly, most of the population of the world. Most people want more than they have, but they're not really prepared to do anything for it because it might get uncomfortable. And it will. They're right, it will be uncomfortable, but only for a short space of time, because once you get out of your comfort zone and you start doing things there that are uncomfortable, your comfort zone expands and soon those things become comfortable. Now, the difference between a wannabe and a gonna be is somebody that is going to be rich, famous, somebody that is going to travel, somebody that is going to live their dreams. They are going to be because they've decided that they will do whatever it takes to become the person that they want to be. So they're going to be that person regardless, because the pain of being where they are is greater than the pain of the change. So take a look in the mirror every day and say, am I a wannabe or am I a gonna be? Because if you're a wannabe, you're going to keep seeing the same person in front of that mirror day after day, still not comfortable, still wanting more, but not doing anything about it. So make the change to becoming a going to be, a gonna be, somebody that is going to do whatever it takes to be, do, and have everything that they want. And I think that is very, very important, because it's the second people, the people that are going to be, that we want in the success blueprint. And that is the sorting that we do. Not selling, sorting. Do you want it? Everybody's going to say, yeah, I want to make that kind of money. Are you going to do anything about it? Most people are going to say, well, I'm going to say yeah, but really I'm not, because I might not like doing it. Okay, so we're looking for the gonna be's, the people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, people that are in sufficient pain where they are to decide to make the change. Okay, let's have a quick look at if we've got anybody else in. Deborah says she's on YouTube now. Dustin, what time is the blueprint live in MST? I'll attend. What's MST? Somebody's standard time. Mountain Mountain Standard Time. I don't know. Look it up on Google. You'll get a world clock on there, and it'll tell you what time it is everywhere in the world. And the clocks in the USA change tonight or early tomorrow morning, but they don't change in the UK. So you need to keep up to date with things. No message from you in YouTube. No, I didn't think it was working for me to send messages to YouTube. So that's another reason, if you want to get links and things that we have here within our link, you better off joining us in here. You can also ask questions. You can participate in any way you want. You can put your video up. It's nice when people put the video up so people can see who they are, what they look like. But it's entirely up to you. What time is the 4:30 p.m. GMT? I don't know. It's 4:30 p.m. GMT. You'll have to look it up for wherever you are. If you're in Mountain Time, I'm trying to think. There's Eastern Time, Central Time, Mountain Time, Pacific Time. Is there another one? It's until you change your time. It's 5 hours difference for Eastern Time, 6 for Central, 7 for Mountain, 8 for Pacific. Okay. What time is your blueprint time? And I'll look it up. Sorry. It's on the website. You will always find it on the link, which I can't put in the comments because I can because you're in here. But let me just see if I've got it open. It's not letting me in for whatever reason. I don't know. I think it's vibe 1. I think it's this link here. Let's get back to the app. There you go. It's in the chat on the app. It's WeShareAbundance.com/VYB1. Okay. And the times will be there. There is also a replay of the first presentation we did a week ago. We didn't record the presentation today because I'm going to make some changes to it because some of the information that we've been putting out there isn't 100% accurate. It's no big deal in many ways, but I'd rather have it right than not. Okay. Now Vishal is so keen to get the shareholder plan sorted. He's been working today, and he did a very, very good description because he wanted to make sure that he'd got it all completely clear in his mind. And I've been through it all, and it must have taken him quite a long time to do it. And he is really good. He has got it spot on. And of course, he needs that, and he needs to agree it that that is what we want with me, so that when he does all the development and the coding, it's what he thinks is right, and it's what he knows is right, because we've been through it all so many times. So so that was really good. So he's been working today, and he is pushing to get it all done for next Friday. Deviani, of course, wasn't in today. I didn't get to a couple of things that I wanted to. I didn't get to the thing that Ram wanted me to do for, I think it's for Instagram. I'll have to go through it properly. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow there's only one game of rugby. It's important from my point of view, but it takes up a lot less time when there's only one game. When there are two games like today, it wipes me out for at least half the day, because it's what I choose to do, and it's only 5 weeks in the year, 5 weekends in the year that I make the effort to get involved in watching the sport rather than working. Okay. It's 4:30 p.m. British time, not GMT. GMT and British time is the same. We are on GMT here in England at the moment. At the end of this month, we'll go into summertime. Okay, so GMT is what we're on. It's 7:24 here at the moment. Excuse me. Right. What else? What else have we got? I think that's all the updates that I've got for you. I will confess that I haven't yet paid the people that got the free cash allocations yesterday. I didn't get around to that. I did have a look at a few things that I needed to have a look at, but I've not been able to really get into anything in depth today. As I say, because I choose the 5 weekends in the year to spend time with my passion, which is international rugby. So there we go. Anyway, I enjoyed the rugby today. There was some good rugby played. The rugby quality in the first game was much better than the second game, but the second game was exciting. And I think England are going to struggle against Wales when they go to the Arms Park next week. So it's not the Arms Park now, is it? It's the National Stadium, or whatever they call it. But anyway, when they play Wales in Wales, I think they're going to struggle, and I don't think they're going to find it easy tomorrow against Italy either. I know that there's been a lot of speculation that England are going to run up a big score, and I'll be delighted if they do, but I don't think they will, and I think they could even lose. So I don't think it's a foregone conclusion at all. Okay. That really is all the updates I've got for you. We can give some more money away, and then I can pay them all at once when I get round to it. 12:24. Yeah, that's what I said, 7 hours difference. for Mountain Time, 8 for Pacific. Okay. I don't think Arizona has daylight saving, so it won't change for you tonight. I think Arizona stays the same. Doesn't have any daylight saving time. Richard says he thinks it can be a tight game against Italy. Yeah, it could go either way, I think. I'm not convinced that England are as good as the results that they've had. I think they've been really lucky against France. France just didn't turn up. Dupont had a really poor game, which is uncharacteristic for him. And they managed to squeak in by 1 point. And Scotland should have won easily. England didn't win that game. Scotland threw it away. So I think it's going to be a big challenge for England against Italy. And Italy have improved drastically from where they were. Okay. So there we go. Right, let's do a screen share for random.org. And we're going to pick a couple of people out. There we go. I got the numbers in. So there are 2,868 people in the spreadsheet, and random.org is going to pick out one of them each time that I click generate, absolutely, totally randomly. Excuse me again, I'm sorry. It says here, true random number service, so we can only believe them and click. So here we go. And the first one is 2767. So I'm going to pop that in. 2767 into the spreadsheet. And then we're going to click again. Boom. And it's 1783. And we can stop sharing that now. 1783 into the spreadsheet. And we now do a screen share for the spreadsheet. Okay, here we are. So let's see who this is. 2767. Two seven 2767. Prince Boy the First. Okay. And I think he's only going to get $40 because he's not in the 777 plan even. $40 is better than nothing, isn't it? Okay. So we're going to paste in there. And we're going to put $40 in there. And if we make that a bit bigger, we'll be able to see who these people are. Okay, so that's the first one. Now the next one's 1783. 1783. And that one is going to be a $60 one. Because he is in the 777. There aren't many that aren't in the 777. But he's one of them, Prince Boy the First. I'm sure it won't be long before he is in, because the system will allocate people, provided he's done his KYC. Okay, so those are the people. Prince Boy the First and Stead are the people, the members, and then the sponsors, provided they are in this list. Owig Hipreshi and Ruthie69 will get matching payments. Okay, we're done. Let me save that so that I don't lose it. I'll get them all paid, including last night's, tomorrow morning. I won't be doing it today. I don't feel like it. So it'll be tomorrow morning. Where are we? Let's get back to the app. Here we go. Going to stop sharing. And Ramachandra's got a question here. Sorry to bother you, sir. Some of our citizens asking me regarding the SOPHOPE website, share SOPHOPE website links. Unfortunately, my laptop isn't working at the moment. That's why I couldn't help them. What do you mean, asking you about the ShareHope website links? I don't understand your question. I'm sorry. You're not in the app, so I can't give you a link. But it's WeShareAbundance.com/ShareHope. That's it. It's pretty simple. So I don't know what they're asking. As far as I know it's there because I was in there just before we came live. So if they want to log in, I can post this in the. I wonder if I can put it in as I don't even know whether you'll see this. I can add it as a widget for it to pop up, and it might display for you in YouTube. It certainly wouldn't help if I put it in the comments. So let me just add a widget with this in. Headline, log in to ShareHope. Subheadline, do we need one? I don't know. I don't know whether we're supposed to put one in or not. To upgrade. Featured image, we don't want a featured image. Target website, paste, button caption, click here now. Save. Now then, I'm not quite sure how it works. I've never used it before, but there you go. I don't know whether you can see that, whether it displays for you, but it doesn't show the link, does it? Which isn't much help. Let me hide that a minute. And then if I edit it, If I put that in there and save that, let's see if that works. Oh, it doesn't show the whole thing. So I don't know what to do.
Hey, Graham.
Hi there.
If you share it here in the chat, I will send it to her in the YouTube because I have the YouTube open because it's not showing for her in the YouTube.
Oh, okay. So let me get back to the chat then. We can have a go at that. There, it's not a her, it's a him as well, Ramachandra. But
oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, it did no big deal. There it is. That is the Share Hope site link, the Share Hope Powerline plan. So I don't know whether that's what you're asking for, but that's it.
Okay, I just put it in there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dusty. Okay, I think we're done for today. If you want some excitement tomorrow, don't miss the England-Italy game. I'll be watching it along with the general. So it should be an entertaining couple of hours. Other than that, get out there and share love and abundance. Go the extra mile. Be of loving service to as many people as you can. Get as many people as you can on the webinar on Monday, 4:30 GMT, and we'll sort them out. They're either going to be wannabes or gonna-bees. And if they're gonna-bees, they'll join Share Hope in your matrix. If they're wannabes, we don't want them in. We'll try and get them into the bundle plan. And that'll benefit you anyway, because they'll go into the 777 plan, the Share Hope Powerline plan, the Poverty Crusher, and the Easy Team Builder, all in your matrix anyway. So if we can't get them one way, we'll have a go at getting them the other way. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, maybe on Facebook. I don't know whether it's done that. And it's definitely here in our link. God bless you all, and I'll see you later, alligator. Of course I will. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. In a